Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise to welcome Dr. Daniel Yergin and His Excellency Pahin Dato Haji Mohammed bin Haji Daud, the Minister of Energy in the Prime Minister's Office, Negara Brunei Darussalam. Thank you very much, everyone, and good morning. I hope you're all fresh from the APEC summit and you're not feeling too tired. I'm afraid there's no interesting costumes here, but we'll have to make do anyway. Good morning once again, Your Excellencies, Dr. Daniel Yergin, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sri Jagaraja, and it's my privilege to welcome you today to the Singapore International Energy Week 2009. Brought to you by the Energy Market Authority and the Energy Studies Institute, this year's event builds on the theme Clean Energy, Sustainable Solutions for Urban Cities to address pertinent energy issues and strategies affecting the world today and their possible solutions. Your Excellencies, Dr. Daniel Yergin, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention now to the screens in front of the room.
On this planet, there are 6,790,062,216 people and counting. For each of them, there are different energy needs, whether for leisure or for industry. To meet these growing needs, we look to smart energy to ensure a secure and sustainable supply. To power our cities in a sustainable manner, to enable livelihood, we assess tomorrow's options today. To improve our way of living with cleaner and greener energy options. And Thought Leaders Energy Week is the platform to engage the world's premier industry players and thought leaders to discuss options and strategies for the future and create clean and sustainable solutions for urban cities. The 2009 Singapore International Energy Week Connect with Energy Leaders. Impact the energy debate. Define the future of energy. Brought to you by the Energy Market Authority in partnership with the Energy Studies Institute.
As I'm sure you all know, headlining this week-long gathering is the annual Singapore Energy Lecture. And our keynote speaker this year is the Pulitzer Prize winning author, Dr. Daniel Yergin. He's the founder and chairman of IHS Cambridge Energy Research Associates. Just a few words on this institution. Dr. Yergin founded SERA 26 years ago as a consultancy for government and industry. And he's here today to tackle issues around energy, the environment, and the global economic recovery as the debate over climate change heats up, and especially as we head into the Copenhagen summit in December. Now, following the lecture, we will open up the floor to any questions you may have for Dr. Yergin. But before we start there, please join me in welcoming Ms. Chan Lai Feng. She's the chairman of the Energy Market Authority on stage. Lai Feng.
Dr. Daniel Yergin, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and a very warm welcome to Singapore and to the second Singapore Energy Lecture. Earlier this year, when we were planning for this event, we were still in the throes of the global financial crisis. Then the economic outlook was bleak and uncertain. At that time, holding a week-long event like the Singapore International Energy Week, or SIEW, did not seem like such a good idea. But we thought about it and very quickly concluded that we should carry on. We reckon that whatever might be the shape of the global economy, we still have to confront much the same issues and challenges on the energy front. For example, we still have to contend with living in a carbon-constrained future. Policymakers still have to balance the often competing objectives of having energy that is economically competitive with energy that is clean and energy that is diverse and secure all at the same time. Industries and companies still have to be alert to new challenges and new opportunities that may open up in a rapidly evolving energy landscape. We all still have to make sense of the increasing complexity and interdependencies surrounding energy issues. Whatever the state of the economic climate, these issues do not go away. So despite the gloomy outlook in the earlier part of the year, we persisted with our plans, believing that the SIEW can play a useful role even in the most difficult of times. Thankfully, the worst of the crisis seems to have passed. Today, we are delighted to see the large turnout here with us this morning. We are also very heartened by the huge number of participants who have signed up for the other events. Through the SIEW, we hope to provide a platform for policymakers, academics, and industry leaders to come together to discuss and exchange ideas on a range of energy issues such as energy sustainability, security, innovation, and investment. The theme that we have picked for this year is Clean Energy, Sustainable Solutions for Urban Cities. The Energy Market Authority and Energy Studies Institute have put together a program which we hope will contribute to the ongoing discussion in our collective search for sustainable solutions. The event this year has also brought together some of the world's leading energy thought leaders who will be sharing their perspectives with us. In particular, we are very happy to have Dr. Danny Yergin, Chairman of IHS Cambridge Energy Research Associates, who will deliver the second Singapore Energy Lecture. Other speakers include Mr. Nobuo Tanaka, Executive Director of the International Energy Agency, Mr. Alan Bryden from the High Council for Industry, Energies and Technologies from France, Professor William Hogan from the John F. Kennedy School of Government, Harvard University, Mr. David Hone from Shell, and Mr. Michael Liebrecht from New Energy Finance, just to name a few. In addition to high-level discussions, there will also be business forums, networking events, and trade exhibitions. This includes Platts' annual Top 250 Global Energy Companies Awards and Leadership Dinner, the Singapore Electric Vehicle Roundtable, Smart Grids 2009, and Clean Energy Expo, again, just to name a few. In total, we have over 5,000 participants from more than 1,800 companies attending the various events during the week. We are very pleased that the response has been so encouraging. On behalf of the Energy Market Authority and the Energy Studies Institute, I thank all of you for your support. This morning, I look forward to Dr. Yergin's lecture, as well as a short video address by Mr. Tony Blair to start us off in our exchange and the discussion on the future of energy. I wish all of you a fruitful week ahead, and to our overseas friends, a very pleasant stay in Singapore. Thank you.
Laifang, thank you very much for that. I think I perhaps speak for all of us when I say I'm glad that the EMA didn't cancel this year's event, because clearly the industry and the public want some clarity and insight on where we're going on climate change ahead of Copenhagen in December. And what is very clear now is that there are considerable challenges ahead if the tensions at the last summit, at the UN Climate Change Summit in Bali, are anything to go by. So clarity and insight is welcome. Thank you. Your Excellencies, moving on, and Dr. Daniel Yergin, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we now have an exclusive video message from the United Kingdom Labour Party's longest-serving Prime Minister, retired Honorary Tony Blair, who's a founder of Breaking the Climate Deadlock Initiative.